Hey everyone, welcome back to Good Knit Kisses. I have your Looms here. Is everybody ready? We are live and I am late. Oh my goodness, I was having a lighting issue. It's so overcast today and I'm not getting any natural lighting in here. So I was battling the lighting for today. It's if you don't know, I'm in Texas with the crazy weather. So anyway, good morning, good morning. I'm holding these up so everybody knows I have the Looms, and I am having a little bit of lateness, so sorry for my apologies here. Look at this, I have the Looms, yay! So be sure and share this video if you can share to groups that will let you to share it. If other people in other groups were wanting to watch, if someone will share the live to the Facebook group for KB Looms as well in my group, that would be awesome. That way everybody can see it while it's going on live and give everybody an opportunity. You can ask me questions and I will do my best to answer those. I'm going to unbox everything and answer questions. If I have to measure things, I've got notes, but I will measure things live to let you know. This is an unboxing, and so unlike a regular review, I'm not going to be I'm not going to have our knitting already in place. So this is straight up, hey, this is what it looks like when you open in the box. We'll explore it together. And I have notes from Kim, a knitting board, from what she wants me to tell you about when and where available, and the different ones. So they're all different. So this is a premium knitting Looms. This is the double knit double knit rotating loom. So it rotates and it's double knitting. Yes ma'am, yes sir. So, and then we've got sock looms, and then we have these really cool that you've never seen double hooks in 2 different widths. So anyway, send your love, share so that your friends can see it. And and we'll get started here in a second. I want to give everybody an opportunity to hop on. Be sure and tell me if you're new, tell me where you're from. Be sure and like the Good Knit Kisses page and hit that see first button so that you can get live updates. Just so you know, if you're new to coming to this broadcast today, I broadcast every Monday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, and it's kind of a plethora of Q&A and new product and announcements and yarn and all kinds of stuff. So we do loom knitting and needle and crochet here. Not as much crochet, mostly knitting. There are some things going on, so I'm going to do some quick announcements in the beginning so that you don't miss it. I don't want to wait till the end to tell you. Whoop whoop. So I have got something to tell you guys before we go on, and I've already shot the video. I've got to get the pattern edited, but I can tell you that this double knit loom using the outer loom, even the peg count is different on my pattern. You will be able to do this new pattern that's coming out. I've got it. This is the needle pattern. You're going to see video on it on Friday, and then as soon as I'm able to release it, because this is my pattern that's going to be released on Yarn Inspirations on needles, and here's the loom one. So you'll be able to do this on the knitting loom. Okay, so anyway, I'm excited. I want you guys to know that's coming up, and it'll be the first drum roll loom knitting pattern on Yarn Inspirations. So I'm so excited, you guys. This has been just my heartbeat, is to get more loom patterns on Yarn Inspirations. Love their yarn. Want to be able to use the loom stuff on it. So I'm going to be telling you guys about yarn weight sizes for these looms too. So as soon as we're on and we hit a good number, I'm going to keep going. Hey, we're at 96 people. So I've got the double knitting loom, the rotating, and then I've got the premium looms, knitting looms, and then we've got the sock looms, the new sock looms, and the double knit hooks. Look at that. Isn't that cool? 2 in 1. So I am excited. If you guys are excited about the hats, write hats. If you're excited about the looms, write looms, and everything in between. All right, so I need to start somewhere. Hey, we're at 99 people. Woo, woo, woo. Hey, we're at 100. Okay, now I'm going to get started. I just want to make sure everybody came in. Okay, so for those who've asking, I am not in the flooding area. Well, we had a lot of water yesterday, and our street was kind of looking that way. But I am in Texas. I am safe. I'm far. I'm up in DFW area. So anyway, Texas Baptist Men, my uncle actually works for them, and he helps with disaster relief. So I've got a thing on my public page if you guys are interested in helping out people in Texas right now. This video is going to stay longer than obviously that happened, but the hurricane and everything. And so I am excited today, but I am thoughtful about what's happening. So if you want to help others, or if you know anybody who has a boat that can go down there, yay. So, and one of our friends, Jerry from the Loom Knitting World, Jerry Brown, he was on our loom knitting and crochet retreat several years ago, and he was talking about this morning he's got flooding in his house when he woke up this morning at 4 a.m., 2 feet of water. So, Jerry, we're thinking about you and praying for you. Love you, man. So, I'm sure his family's already gotten out. So, okay, so I'm going to get started here. Woo-woo! Okay, so which one do we want to do first? You guys, you want to vote? Let's see, do we want the round looms first? Do we want the sock looms first? Do we want the loom hook? Do we want the rotating double knit loom? Woo woo! Yes, so I'm thinking double. I see double. Everybody wants to get to the gold. I think I should make you wait. I kind of want to open this up in case like I want to mess with it on the looms. How about that? Let's say hook first. Hook first, and then we'll look at the looms. Go in order of release. No! Why should I do that? Let's have dessert first, and then we'll go back to order of release. We'll have dessert first and then course one. Open the hook. Hooks. All right. Just so you can see my reaction, I want you to see it like with me. I am going to flip the camera and show you the loom stuff, but the hooks I totally want to open right now. So I preemptively sort of opened it because it had like this Jaws of Life staple on it. So I had to get that off first. So there is the staple. I've got some notes beside me, so let me get my notes just so I've got it. The hook is, oh, did I write that down too fast? It's either $5.99 or $6.99 retail. That's on the KB Loom site. So that's this hook, double knit hook. Okay, ready? Oh, get that off of there. This is for small and large gauge looms. Knit 2 pegs at once and increase your knitting speed, fun and easy to use. Let's see if it's fun and easy to use. All right. This is what it fits like in my hand. I'm going to give y'all comparisons. So here's this one. All right. So you can tell I use this a lot. It's gotten a lot of wear. So this is this one. So they're like the same height. Okay. And it has the same strength because, you know, the KB Looms hook is like nice and strong. So it's the same strength. And then this one's like narrow. Okay, and then this one is wide. Look how wide that is. Yeah, and what's cool about it is I'm going to show you what it looks like when I'm hooking down here. But you hold it like my hands are really big. Some of y'all know I'm 6'1", so my hands are big. So if you have smaller hands and you did not like this one because it's just too big, this one feels a lot smoother in my hand. Actually, I kind of like the flatness of it. I kind of like that. So anyway, so I'm going to flip the camera here. Let me get my stuff in order, and that way you can see stuff just like you would see it. Just imagine it's you. So I'm going to flip this camera here, and I'm going to have to spin my lighting around. It was like blowing my face out. So hold on. Let me flip. All right. Let me get the lighting. All right. I'm going to have to angle this puppy because I want you guys to see it from my perspective here. All right, here we go. So this is the clamshell that it comes in. This is my existing hook that I own already. Here we go. Here's the hooks. Do you see them and compare? And so if you want to know what size they are, oh, just for appropriateness, let's use my KB. This is from the Basics kit if you don't know. They are, the base of it's about 4 1/4 inch. So same thing. And then this one is about, let's see what the circumference is on this. The circumference is on this, because this matters to people's hands here. So 2.5 inches around at the biggest point. Okay. This one, let's measure it at the smallest point. Oh yeah, this is like 1 1/4. Okay, so this is half the diameter right here in the middle. So if you needed something smaller, that's going to be better for you. Let me see if I've got a regular hook. I'll have, you know what, I'll have one when I open the sock loom kit. So the sock loom one, see this one right here, this is probably going to be more comparable. I can measure this later. So yeah, this feels like the perfect hook for this. Look at that. I mean, that's, man, I think I'm going to have to use that. In fact, so you can do double, but I like how the fact that it's flat, like I could tilt it. This is too, I need more lighting. Let me see. Is this too not lit for you guys? Can you see? From my perspective, it's kind of hard. So hopefully it's not too dark. Tell me if it's too dark, but we should be good. So I'm thinking if I had to use one at a time or purling, then I could definitely tilt it. So you're supposed to be able to knit it like this. Let me grab my all-in-one loom and show you. Let's use my existing all-in-one loom. So this right here, you could, if you were skipping every other peg on here, you could totally use that one. Boop. And then if you were using every peg on here, you could use that one for hooking. So depending upon how you hold your hook, because some people hold it like this, flip, flip. So it just depends, I'm thinking, on how you hold your hand. I don't know why I flipped that around. It's the same on either side. I'm a little excited. I'm kind of nervous excited because I want to do a good job for you guys. But anyway, so okay, so that's that one. And let me get the information on this one. The double knit hooks are going to be at Hobby Lobby and Joann's Online and Amazon and kblooms.com. Okay, now I've included some links in this video description. What those are, or they're Good Knit Kisses links to some pages that are they're kind of like affiliate links, but a lot of times they have like a coupon that may not necessarily be something that you normally get, and so it gives you a little coupon and discount codes if there's available, and then there's a link to go click directly to their site. So if you see a link up there, that's because that's mine, and now you know what that is, so I want to be able to disclose that. And like when I'm doing this for this unboxing, this is free. They're not paying me for this, so just so you know. Okay, so this is okay, so Hobby Lobby, Joann's Online, Amazon.com, and KB Looms for the double knit hooks, and they come in this thing here. All right, so let's I don't want to put them away because I'm going to use them again, so let me just stick them right here to the side. All right, who is ready for the sock loom? Sock loom! Sock loom. Oh, and let me answer about this. I haven't heard definite date yet, but she said Joann's and Hobby Lobby will be sometime in September. Okay, so we're just a month out from September. I mean, it's like what, Friday is September, so I don't know when in September. October, not sure, was one of the notes I got from her, but I didn't have a definitive on that. So anyway, all right, so this is the sock loom. The sock loom retails for $16.99, and it says his and her sock looms, fine gauge. Pull this guy out, and now we can look at, actually let me go ahead and do this while I'm thinking about it, because we just did these. The diameter was it 1 1/4? Let's see what this one is. Oh, yeah, this one's just a hair over 1 1/4. So this is, you can actually get it even a little thinner than that. So that's cool. And then it gets a little wider at the base and a little bit wider up here. So there you go. All right, there's that. So this is what we have. And then let's just slide this out. I love how they did the packaging. This is really cool. I'd actually keep this band, even if you don't like to use these again, which are awesome. Look how they've got them stacked in here. So look. Like that. And then slide that one out. And then they got a band on it, which is kind of cool. And then this is your little brochure here with your product information. Okay, so this is fine gauge loom. This sock loom and kit, it includes the 2 sock looms. You've got the orange loom, which is 56 pegs, and the purple loom is 64 pegs. And then use the orange loom for an average adult size foot with a circumference of 7 to 8 inches. Now that should be measuring around the ball of your foot, near your toes. Like that's supposed to be the widest part of your foot. And so if you've got something that's a circumference of 9 to 10 inches, you're going to want to step up to the purple loom. I'm probably going to be a purple loom here because my feet are like 12, size 12 women's. So this is supposed to be a his here and a hers here. So again, 56 pegs, 64 pegs, and this is fine gauge. And that is, let me get my notes here and my deal here. So this is 5/16. 5/16. So you can see right here, 5/16. All right. And then these pegs are going to be smaller than the all-in-one. Let's see if I'm going to do an upside down thing. Now remember, the width is different, but I'm just giving you I'm just showing you what the actual peg looks like. So if you want to see what it looks like compared, so it's a little slimmer. The little line here, this little part, okay, that's the part that that your hook fits into, that slides. So it's going to be a little slimmer on you. Let's see what it looks like with my regular hook here. It still fits in there because, you know, they have a nice sharp point on them. I like these hooks. They're one of my favorites. Let's look what it looks like when I fit this one up next to it. Okay, it's a little, so I can still use the one here. It's going to be a little bit wide, but again, this is fine gauge. This one's made to go with a 3/8 loom, so this will go well with your all-in-one loom. But if you end up buying this and like this, it looks like you can just tilt it to the side and use that. So I don't see why that would be a problem. I'm wondering if you were a sock pro on purling, if you could make this work as also a purler tool too. So this is pretty good. It fits in my hands pretty good. It's nice, smooth plastic. Okay, so this is really nice. Wow, this is kind of sexy. Oh, look at this. Do you guys see this? Can you read this? Do you see this? They finally put it on there. Y'all, the peg number is on the loom. This is like a red alert. This is an awesome alert. Y'all hit that love button if you love that they put on 56 pegs right here. Can I get an amen? Can I get a thank you, Jesus? Can I get a thank you, thank you, thank you to KB Looms? That is awesome. It's so simple, but I'm telling you, I have asked people to do this. Now, it doesn't say the gauge. I still am on my soapbox. I want peg counts and gauge on the looms. That is my thing. I've been asking from different manufacturers for a while now. So anyway, KB Looms, look how smart they are. They've got their stamp on there. Hey, this is a KB Looms, and you can go to kblooms.com. How good is that? Okay, so back to this. This feels very smooth. It's very seamless. I mean, I'm pushing in on this. Let's find anything that's going to catch our precious yarn. Anything going to catch the precious yarn? I love all the loves and the laughs. Y'all are laughing at me. I love it. This is really good. I know this has been a baby project of theirs for about a year. So anyway, this is really cool. So it looks like maybe this is probably where part of the mold is. There's a line here, but it's someone has, or however they've done it, they've machined it down, routed it down. So it's very seamless. I'm not snagging, you know, my hands on this. I'm really not. So anyway, all right, so you want to know where to get this. Kristen, where do we get it? I will tell you. Let me get my notes. So again, this is the sock loom, and it comes together. It's $16.99, and it is found at, it's going to be found at later on. It's going to be Joann's Online, Amazon, and kblooms.com. I checked on Amazon for a couple of these. I didn't get to check on this one. I haven't seen anything on Amazon just yet. You can get it on kblooms.com right now. So there you go. If there's a link up above, if you want to go there and find it. I think there's also a deal like for if you're purchasing off their newsletter. So go click on that. Okay, so that's that one. And then let me give you some more details on it. So I'll tell you how big it is. His is supposed to be 9.25 inches. Okay, 9.25, I can confirm. And it is 3.75 inches, yes. It is 64 pegs. Pegs are smooth, the pegs are small. It's 5/16 from center peg to center peg. You can use DK weight yarn, and that would be a nice fine gauge sock. If you want a beefier sock and a tighter, thicker knit, so a thicker sock, more like a cabin sock or something, you can use worsted weight on here, is what they're telling me. In the fine gauge, it's going to do 14 stitches, okay, across, and 21 rows across, and that is for a 2-inch stocking knit. So that's all knit stitches on the front, okay? And that's going to be more like a flat knit or regular traditional knit. And you can do a U-knit, but a lot of times people do flat knit when it comes to socks because that's super easy. Again, you can't use this one lined up, all right? However, this is supposed to be for small gauge, and this is fine gauge, which is smaller, okay? That's that one. And then we have this one, which is, let's see, what's the width? This should be 8 inches long. 8 inches. Okay, and then we have 3.25. These are really great ones for going in your bag. And you know what I love about them is versus the other sock loom, they're not going to get caught. Okay, these are like aftermarket crazy things, but those corners aren't going to get caught and stuff. This would slide down very easily into your bag or purse. Okay, so that's that. Let's see if I have any questions before I move on. Let's see. Oh, Tanya says, I've always had trouble knitting and this makes me want to try again. Thank you. Oh, super, Tanya. You'd like to make socks for your husband. Excellent, Autumn. Amanda, are you going to do a video lesson for sock knitting on these? Man, okay, you know what? I'll tell you this real quick. I may do socks. I may not do socks. I say that because Knitting Board on their YouTube site, they have an excellent sock video. Really, it's one of the best. And people have asked me that before. It's one of those videos that I refer to over and over because the lighting is well, the pace is good. I mean, it's very clear. They've got a very clear tutorial, and I really like their video. So maybe I could put it together in a playlist with my other videos. But we'll see. If I do one, it's probably going to be similarly styled because I really like their videos. So anyway, but if you guys really just want my take on it, then yeah, I could do that. Okay, I hear her, Liz. I'm hearing people say something about this. Hopefully y'all can see and hear everything. Okay, Karen says maybe I could use Kitchener. I can't on the adjustable sock loom. Huh, okay. All right. Will they be available in stores? Yes. Okay, so in the stores, this is going to be, it's going to be online actually only. So that's what I'm seeing right now. So the sock loom set is going to be Joann's Online, Amazon, which is obviously online, and kblooms.com. So, you know, I can't tell you about a physical store. You know, sometimes things do get put out in the store later. Let's go into the book real quick before I move on. What you're going to get is sock instructions, so they don't leave you hanging. There's sock instructions on how to make a basic sock, how to cast on, and it's got your regular E-wrap stitches, your U-knit, your knit stitch, and the knit stitch on here is really a flat knit. And then they talk about the purl talk about wrapping and turning. Wrapping and turning is what you do when you are making the heel. And what's cool about these is you're supposed to, when you make the heel, you use half your pegs. And so because they're oval, it's going to be real easy to tell where the halfway point is, right? So that'll be good. And then it talks about the leg of your sock here, and then the heel, obviously right here. And then working on turning. Okay, so we're talking about this thing is really cool, and it talks about how many pegs are wrapped, how many pegs are wrapped, how many pegs are not wrapped for the heel. So it truly is really great as being in an oval like this, or more, it's almost an ellipse. Then they talk about all this, and then they've got instructions in French. En français. Parlez-vous français? And I don't even know how to say that. It's been forever since I spoke French. All right, so let's move on. I'm going to put this back in here because I love how they packaged it. Don't you love a good packaging? It's kind of like when you open like an Apple phone slowly and it's like open all the boxes. All right, here, sliding this in. All right, got that. I love these. I actually reuse them a lot with these. So, let's see how well it goes back in, y'all. I'm letting you see all of this. This is live and uncut, right? Unedited. And so those little snaps are gonna, there we go. All right, let's move that out of the way. And I'm moving my all-in-one out of the way. Okay, ready? Are we ready? This is the round loom set. Now listen, I'm going to be doing giveaways, one of each of these products, okay? So live today, just while we're live, I will be picking a winner. I'm going to be scrolling through and finding a winner and pick you guys, and then I'm going to let KB Looms know who it is and send you a message. I'm going to get your information, and then you will get it. Now, you have to wait till the end, okay? And that's, I don't know, 30 minutes away? All right, so this is the round loom set, and I would set it my camera back a little further, but it's kind of hard right here, so just the angle I have going on. So here we go. This is what they look like in the box. Okay, premium round loom set. We have 4 projects included, and that's the different patterns. Okay, so small gauge looming, small gauge knitting. You make hats, cowl scarves, and shawls. The widest you can get, that I understand, is 18 inches wide. Okay, and then so the looms are from the smallest to largest, 64, 72, and 80. Let's leave you no further here. It says 5 pieces, by the way. I think what they're referring to is there's 3 looms, there's a hook, and there's got to be a book. All right, here we go. Kristen, quit talking. Get to the goods. I know, I got to tell you all that stuff so I can do this reveal. All right, ready? Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Oh my gosh. I love how it's in the box. I love it. What do you think? It's got its own like cake stand. It's really kind of cool. I need like a Karen cake to put with this thing. Let's see. Do I have a Karen cake in front of me? No, it's out of reach. Anyway, it does. It needs like a cake in the middle. Here. Boom. All right, let's pull this off of here. Oh, I love that. That is a cool way to show it. All right, cool. So they all nest in each other this way. So they don't, fit flat in there, but they do nest. So that's nice. Okay, same thing. So let's just give impressions here. Oh, yeah. That feels good. That feels really good. You know what? Okay, I think what it is, guys. Okay, so this texture here is like, it's not that shiny. Let me see if I'm looking for my other loom to compare it to. Okay, do y'all remember this shiny one here? Okay, I want you to see the finish on it. I can show this one. This is discontinued from Nifty Knitter. Look at the the shininess, and this one's matte. So you can feel the difference with your hands, and you can see the difference in the width here. All right, so this one is 1/2 inch, a little less than 1/2 inch. And that one's about 3/4, a little more than 3/4. So you can see the difference. You can feel the difference. This is going to be closer to the size of, say, your larger gauge 31 peg or 30 peg loom. And this one is the, what did I say, 64? Yeah, 64. This is 8 inches in diameter. So let's double check these numbers. Is it 8? It's supposed to be 8, 9, and 10, but I think it must be, they must be talking about this part. Okay, maybe it's the inside. Where's the 8 they're talking about? All right, so 8 to the outside of the pegs. Okay, so from this edge to this edge, it's 8. Da da da, because that's really where the knitting is. So that's that, and then it is 3/8. I have a little cheat thing on here. Y'all should do this on one of yours. So if you put that 8, I put that 8 lining up on here. This is what I've done on one of my tape measures, because, you know, the regular tape measures have them on the big ones, like for your garage. I like to line them up. I know it's center peg to center peg. I like to line them up on one edge here so you can read it. So if you go one edge to one edge, why is someone mad? Did you hopefully that's you missed the button. Okay, so look at the line for this. Okay, when you get over 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 eighths, which is also 3/8. Okay, that's 3/8. So that is measured. Okay, so that's center peg to center peg. They're all 3/8. Anyway, 64 pegs. Let's see what else. Okay, 5 stitches wide in 4 inches. I'm sorry, 5 stitches to inch and 8 rows to an inch. Okay, so 5 stitches wide, 8 inches long in a 1x1. Okay, these are gonna, I'll tell you about stores here in a second, Cassid. Let's see, let me scroll. Oh man, I'm behind on comments. I was scrolled way too far. Okay, hold on. All right, really love the closest of the pegs. And she says, I love it, Angie says. All right, I missed whatever Jennifer says. Sorry, I just caught up on comments. I had to scroll. All right, so this one is 64. This one is 72. That feels really nice. Man, I really like how it is. Okay, let's go for the gold here. So they've got KB Looms printed on here, right? But look what they have. Can you see that? 72 pegs. Let's go to the orange, let's go to the purple. 64 pegs. Look, it's stamped on there. Isn't that awesome? I love that it's on there. All right, now let's look at these. Look at the orange. This is the mama. All right, and 80 pegs. 80 pegs. Y'all, this makes a perfect women's slouchy hat. I ain't gonna lie. This is a really good one. Acela and Bethany and Renita and everybody, there's a ton on the blogs on kblooms.com. If you go to the blogs, there's a ton of patterns and several of them have 80 pegs. So anyway, this is going to be one of your new favorite looms, I'm thinking. Okay, so, and they're lightweight, right? We want lightweight stuff. We want to travel. We want to travel like needles travel so well. These should travel so well. Really, there's nothing, there is nothing like, making it hard. Oh, okay. And I showed you how it was stacked like this. So these stack up nicely like this. If you want them all flat and flush, you can just put the purple here and then have the white resting in there. You could do that, and then that would stack a little flatter like that. Does that make sense? Yeah. So that's how they stack, if you're just wondering, because I wonder stuff like that. So this one, like when I stack it, it kind of does this. That's why I was like, what does it do when I do that? That works. So someone says, I love knitting in public. Here, give us your knitting confessions here. Can I release the pegs from the loom? Thank you. Let's do that right now. Let's, I'm going to get a contrasting one so it's easier to see. Let's look at the orange. That one's a good one. Okay. Oh my gosh. Oh, I'm really trying hard, y'all. These suckers are in here, y'all. Oh, so good. They are in here. They are in it to win it and not going away. Oh, I love it. I'm really pulling hard. Okay. Thank you, Joseph. Good question. Love the stamps at the bottom of the pet with the pegs, Lynn says. Awesome. Oh, Melissa says, these look awesome. I always regretted not buying the KK purple loom hat. I like the closer knit. Y'all, look at this. Okay, let's look at the diameter here. So this one is 10 inches. Okay. Oh, let me go again. So this was 8, 9, 10 inches. And again, it has 80 pegs. Let's look at with the old KK loom. That's the same. That's the same circumference. Oh my gosh. Can I get a happy tear? Can I get a happy tear? This is the same size. Now you're seeing the overlap because remember this is wider than this. Let's flip it. Look at that. See? Why is the angry? I got angry and sad and smiley and happy and love buttons. I think people are so hysterical, awesome, and excited that they're hitting the wrong button. That's what I think. It has to be. If you're not happy, you need to tell me why. Okay. What's this sad? Why are people sad? Okay, let me give you some more information on these. Okay, so these are the premium knitting looms. Let me put them back in their little house here. This is really fun. I really like them on the stand. You know, in fact, I'm thinking even if I didn't keep the box, if I had this stand, I would put this in my supply kit. I would not get rid of this holder because look how nice this is. You could have this in with your project, like if you have a basket system or whatever, this would hold it really well and you'd know, what am I missing, right? You can even write notes on this thing, like what sizes are in here and what gauge. Let's see, I'm finding my notes, hold on. So this one is retails for $24.99. That's on the kblooms.com site. And that is, and I did tell you 5 stitches per inch and 8 rows per inch. Let me get my notes on where to get it. Oh, by the way, here we go. Look at that, double hook. Flip that over. All right. Right now we're just unboxing, y'all. I'm not demonstrating with yarn just yet because I want to get to all the products. Okay, so that works with it. And of course you could use this with it, but it comes with this one. Okay, so do not be, you know, deceived. It comes with this one. This one's a separate if you wanted that they've had for a while, and this one comes if you're just joining us. These are a set as a separate thing. Okay, so just so you know, I'm going to keep these over here so you know. All right, what else am I missing? Okay, what you want to know is the round loom set is going to be on Amazon.com and kblooms.com. Whenever I find out new information about updates, what we'll do is we'll put it in the description or in the comments below on this video. So if you share this video, it will update with the information. So whenever we have updates from them, if something's in a Hobby Lobby or a Joann store, we'll put it in there as soon as we know. Okay, next product. So I've got this. Oh, you want to see this? This is another thing that comes with it. Okay, so this is the book that comes with the round loom set. Tells you what it includes. It also includes a slouchy hat pattern and basic instructions for easy projects. It's got 4 projects in here. The simple knit hat, a cabin beanie and scarf, a striped hat, and then that is actually the slouchy. The striped hat is the slouchy hat. So it's got that in here. And then all your information on how to make the stitches, and it's in English and en français. So, here we go. All right, now we have got, here, I probably should put this back in the box just because. Isn't that cool? Hit that love button if you really like those premium knitting looms. And as always, KB Looms does ship internationally. This is what you want to see. You want to see this. It's so big that I can't fit it all on camera. Okay, do you see this? Yeah, you're excited. I know you're excited. You ready? Are you ready? Let me see if I can, hold on. Let me see if I can fix my lighting so I can make it go higher. All right, hold on. You can watch this upside down. Do not adjust your set. I'm moving my light up, and I'm going to adjust my camera up so you can really get a good flavor for this. Y'all hear that going, don't you? I want to do a good job. All right, so hold on. I've got some things happening off camera here. All right. This is your double knit set. This is a rotating double loom. It retails for $29.99. 4 rows in an inch. It's got 52 pegs on the inside and the outside, but they're different gauges because the inside has to be smaller to accommodate. So this base does rotate. This shows the 11 pieces because it's going to have an inner and outer loom and all the little legs and then the base. And of course you've got your booklet and your hook that are going to come with it. So let's look at this now. It's supposed to have 3 projects in here too. So we'll see what those are. Oh, here's what the back looks like. If it happens to be flipped around on a shelf or something. It sits on your lap or table. Simply rotate the base as you work on the loom. No need to change position. So you can put it on your lap or a table or something. And then it shows you how to double knit on it. And of course you can single knit on it. Wow. Okay. So we've got 4 of the legs. I know there's supposed to be 6. I think they're inside here. So we've got the inner and the outer loom. Look how they protected it. Thumbs up. Way to go, KB. Love. And then we've got our other legs. See how convenient. Let's get these legs out. So these are plastic pieces. These are like a heavier, this is heavy. I'm showing y'all torquing. It's not torquing for me. Now I never want to put pressure and too much pressure on these kind of things, but they are stiff. It looks like they have one of these releasable points here. Okay, so like looks like it's made to go in and out multiple times. So let's look at that. Get the other legs out. We want to build this thing, don't we? Okay, so there's those. And we're just gonna look at this book real quick just to make sure we're not doing anything we're not supposed to do. And then it's showing us how to set it up. Pretty simple setup. I'm just looking at that to see if there's anything different. Look at this. So you can double knit on it, and it's showing you all the instructions. These are very clear photos, very clear instructions. KB is very good about making it very clear, but this is probably one of the most clear books. It's full color instructions. Full color. Way to go. Way to go, team. Okay, so this is really cool because it's showing you some of the real detailed information on that. Okay, I love it. Okay, you can really tell. Okay, let's just get going because we want to see this thing built, right? It's got the KB looms on it. Let's look. It doesn't say how many pegs though, but that's all right. We know it's 52. You could mark that on your loom. All right, so we've got that. We want to put our legs on. They're all the same. I don't see anything that's handed about it. Hear the click? Sweet. Let's just do the single knit for now. Awesome. That is so cool. That is so cool. Okay, so my hand, again, my hands are real big, so it's taller than my hand here. It is 8 inches tall. Let's do this. 8 inches tall. And it's supposed to be 9 inches wide. Yep, 9 inches wide. So, yeah, the 8 inches is to the height of the pegs. Okay. You see that? So this is what it looks like. Let me give you different angles. Pulling on the pegs. Very good. Pulling on the pegs. It looks like they are removable. If you had to, like if I'm thinking if one of them broke, if you've ever had an issue before, if you had to, you could contact their customer service. They're very good about it. And you could pop these out. But they're meant to not pop out. But this is just if you had to repair something for, you know, whatever reason. Maybe you traveled and something crazy happened to it. But anyway, that's what that is. Look at that. Woo! Okay, let's put on the inner loom because that's what we want to know, right? This is a high-grade plastic. The yarn that you can use on here, you can use a number 2, 3, or 4 yarn when you're single knitting. This is a little snugger than I would think. Oh, I'm putting it backwards. That's my problem. Okay, that's my problem. See, that's what happens. So you can use on the single knitting a number 2, 3, or 4 yarn, single knitting, and then we want to do double knitting. We can use a 4 or 5. Now, I want to point this out right here. Do you see the arrow? Okay, that arrow is your starting point, but also what it's doing is it's lining up with this arrow. See that? So you line these up. Get them all lined up on there. Nice. Oh my gosh. Okay, can we just have a moment of silence for double knitting? That is so stinking awesome. That is awesome. Wow. And for people who really needed this, this is going to change lives for people. It really is. There are so many people who need help with holding it and strapping it to a chair or other things. I can imagine if you had to have like a table and you needed it clamped on, you could probably use like a painter's tape or something and then like release it or something. If you were one-handed, like if you didn't have the use of one limb or something. So let's just give it up for KB Looms, get some hand clap things going on here or something. Y'all share this. This is really, really awesome. I mean, you think of the convenience if you have 2 hands, but what if you only have 1 hand? Like, seriously, what if you're in a chair and you have a hard time, right? So anyway, give it up to KB. I love it. Okay, here are the double knit hooks. Now, these do not, again, these do not come with it. They are made for double knitting. So, and then this works on the 3/8. And then we've also got this one here, double knit, but of course it's too wide for it. But you can use the double on here, looks like. But yeah, you use it on, it's on here for this one. Yeah, it fits really well on this one. Now, because these are, they're gonna be rotated slightly, it looks like they would have to go really towards the center of here, like towards the middle of the pegs you're working, because they're like slightly less wide than here. So anyway, I don't want to detract from them, but anyway, you would have to go kind of towards the middle. Anyway, this is really, really cool. It's going to go fast for people. What else can I tell you about this? This is 52 pegs on the inside, 52 pegs on the outside. You could make a double knit hat. You could make a double width, so you can make a fabric that, like, so let's say you start at the arrow and work all the way around and stop here and just go back and forth. You know, just think about your knitting. Knit, 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 or go this way, whichever way you want to go, and then work your way back. So you're back and forth knitting, or like if you have short rows, how easy would that be to do your short rows, right? Just back and forth, back and forth. That is awesome. And because it's not a knitting machine, but sure, this is making it easier. This is spaced, I'm sorry, the outside here is spaced at 1/2 inch And I have knocked off my, okay, here's my other measuring tape. All right. This is 1/2 inch, right? Right here. You see the 1/2? Okay. 1/2 is awesome. Last year, Kim had asked me, she says, what do you guys want? I said, I think you're lacking in 1/2 inch looms. And wow, I didn't realize, man, yeah, I didn't know she was working on that. So that's awesome. Yeah, so 1/2 inch here, and then on the inside, okay, this loom, of course, they face this way because this is meant for double knitting. So you can take this off and do single knitting, and it falls just right in the crack here, and then you just let it kind of come out the side. You could leave this in place and still do the single knitting, and it would still fall through, so you don't really have to remove this if you don't want to. But anyway, these obviously face the inside, and these are, I can't measure it very well, but they're 7/16. So center peg to center peg in here is 7/16. You know what I thought of? What's really cool about this is if you have, I'm trying to find if I've got some convenient to show you, but if you have some of like this goofy stuff, like with the ladder yarn, like the ribbon yarn, or like the frilly, oh, what do you call that? Anyway, that other yarn, and you make those scarves with them. Oh my gosh, I can't even think of the name. Ruffle yarn. If you have ruffle yarn, you could actually use this to knit it and have the loops, have the stuff go on the outside, and you can make like an inside, you can pull it inside out and have those, I bet you could do that. Or at least for a few rows, make it short. Maybe you couldn't do that. I don't know. I have to think about that. Maybe you have to take the loom off and use it that way. But that's really cool because they're turned the other way. That's just a random Kristen thought. Okay, let's see. We looked at the book. Double knit loom. What else is in the book that I need to show you? So we've got 52 pegs. Okay, there's 3 basic patterns in here. They do cover the figure 8 cast on, by the way, if you're wondering about that. Talk about the stockinette stitch, the bind offs, the crochet bind offs, how to do bind off at the anchor yarn. Okay, so the hat patterns that they have in here, there is a double knit round hat. You could even do one that was reversible. Think about that. So the double knit round hat would be if you need something extra thick, but you could also do something reversible. You could do a reversible scarf too. That would be a good one. And then this one is a, let's see, this is a cowl pattern here, double knit in the round. So you got a cowl pattern. And then we have a scarf pattern for single knit where you're going back and forth. And yeah, let's see, is there another pattern? Yeah, that's what they've got. And then they've got it in French. Let's see if I have any questions. Order still waiting for fulfillment. That's because they're just coming out. Oh, where we get these. The double knit loom. If you guys want to know the abbreviations, you can write DKL. Because you know how we like try and compact everything. So the DKL will be the abbreviation for the double knit loom. It'll be available in Hobby Lobby. So in stores, and probably we're thinking like September, and then Joann's online and kblooms.com. So when I have updates for these things, I will put them in the description here. And anyway, so we're going to be doing a giveaway here in a second. I'm going to set these aside here and get my notes ready so I can give it to you. Let's see what else. Do you guys have questions? Let me scroll through. I'm gonna let you guys, whoops, oh gosh. Debbie, these are smaller gauge and nifty knitter. Let's see, sorry, I'm reading, y'all. See if they have any questions for me. If I need to look at anything else. Are the pegs permanently attached? Yeah, these are permanently attached. Well, I hate to say permanently because they're not necessarily glued in. You can see that they could come out. So let's say one accidentally broke off. KB can actually send you one that has these little deals on there so it can just pop back in. So you would just need a tool to pop it out. I like that they're easily accessible. And then it wouldn't negate, it wouldn't make this a toss away tool if you had a problem, because it is plastic. I mean, you know, something dramatic happened, something fell on it, and just random, you could say, hey, I broke a peg, something happened, can you send me some pegs? Absolutely contact their customer service. I did notice that these things fell off. They do have these little rubber grip things, and so I have another one around here. I thought this was maybe something for my house, but actually it fell off. So I'm thinking I'll just re-glue that back on there. So, but these are things that come off on those kind of products anyway. So anyway, these two stayed, just to show you what happened. So anyway, two of mine came off. I've got to find the other one. So be aware of that. I don't know. Maybe because it was a hot Texas day when it came. It gets pretty hot here. Okay, so let me scroll through, see if we need to answer anything else. Sorry, I'm reading. All right, where to get the double hook? Let me just go, I'm just going to scroll through all these comments and then come back on here real quick so I can see you guys. And let's see, keeping it real. Okay. All right. Hey, there we are. Okay. Let me move that aside. So I'm trying to make it to where my lighting is not so crazy. Okay, y'all don't want to see my face white as a ghost, do you? This is so bad. I had to adjust the lighting earlier. Let's see. Okay. No? Okay. Ah! All right. Keeping it real, keeping it real. Okay, so I'm excited about all this. Let's see if I have any questions. So let me just run through some of this again, go through this again. Okay, so sometime in September, the double knit looms will be available in Hobby Lobby, Joann's Online, and KB Looms. The round loom set will be Amazon and kblooms.com. When I say KB Looms, I mean go to kblooms.com. The sock loom set is Joann's Online, Amazon, and kblooms.com. And the double knit hooks are Hobby Lobby, Joann's Online, Amazon.com. So the prices again are $29.99. These are retail prices. This is just how it's listed on the KB site. This is US dollars. So if you're in another country, I can't answer that question, or if you find it on another site, I can't answer the question. I can just tell you what they were on their site. The sock loom is $16.99, and then the other looms, the premium knitting looms, are $24.99. So that's pretty cool, because the rotating double loom, you have to think about it this. You're getting a double loom, which doesn't exist. Okay, and you're getting a single loom, and it's on a rotating base. I'm thinking $30 is actually pretty great. And then the other one that's $24.99, you're getting 3 looms altogether, the premium knitting looms. So yeah, so it's a set. And then the sock looms are $16.99. So if you like socks, if you like to make socks, that one's a nice slick one. So if you've been looking for something that doesn't, that fits in your bag nice and all that, and it's not, you know, catching on things and everything, I think that's pretty cool. Sorry, I got to take me a coffee break. Yeah, there's a coupon that expires today. If you go to kblooms.com, write the word double knit as one word for your coupon. I think it's 15% off if I remember correctly. Tell me if that's right. But remember this video is going to get repurposed. So we're talking about this on September 28th, 2017. So, all right, I'm letting people get their comment in. If you have not commented and you want a loom, actually everybody who wants a loom, comment right now. Why don't you tell me in the comments which looms that you prefer? And then what we'll do is, I'm going to do it this way. I'm going to scroll and so write all of them that you want. Just enter one time, write which ones you want. If you want all of them, write all. If you only want the sock loom, write that. If you say, I want all but the sock loom, tell me that. And then that'll be your entry, because what's going to happen is I'm going to scroll through and I'm going to click on the winners and I'm going to select 4 people. That's going to be easier for me. And then of those 4 people, depending upon what you tell me, you'll get one of whatever you asked for. Hopefully. So if you don't want a sock loom or you only want a sock loom, let me know. And because if you're the winner, I will base it off of those. That will actually make it easier. And then what I'll do is I'll contact you. I'll get your information. Remember, this is only for the people watching it live, and you know who you are if it's live. When I get that information, I will give it to KB Looms. So one of my team will contact you, whether it's me or Joanne or Carol, and we'll get that information. So I am excited. Steven, love the double, but I'll take anything. Good, good, good. I know pretty much everybody wants this, man, right? Who does not want this? I would be shocked if someone said they didn't want this. So yeah. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I know that everybody's going to ask me, when am I going to when am I going to like do a demo on it? Right now, I'm not. Right now I'm slated for some other things. It will happen. But yeah, right now I'm not. But if you want to check out, KB Looms has their own group, and Acela has put some just real quickie videos with yarn going on the looms and just knitting over, and she's just demonstrating. I think she was demonstrating the double knit hook, and then she was demonstrating the rotating one, and it wasn't like a professional video or anything, but it was kind of nice because she, you know, put that together for people to see it in action. We want to see stuff in action, don't we? Okay, I'm hoping everybody has gotten, I've vamped enough and everybody's written their stuff. So if you have not, you have, like, seriously, I'm going to give you one more minute and type in what you want. So if you're a little slower, because I like to make sure, because some people are a little slower at typing those things out. We have the DKL, which is the double knit loom. We have the DKL hook. All right, it's easier to say. And then we have the 3 looms, or you can say premium. And then we have sock. So premium, sock, DKL, and DKL hooks. So Carrie says, love the videos, so much fun. Okay, I hope you tabulated something else besides a thank you or fun or something, because I want to make sure, because if I land on, I'm only going to pick names that actually say what is on there, what your entry is. So let me know. Let's see. Will KB consider selling the round looms separate? The round are on my preference. The 3 rounds are together, and that's how they're sold. So I don't think so. Yeah. Edith says, love the looms. I can see the text, but just lost you. It went back and says it's live at the top. Everything else is still moving. You're still live. We're still live. It's 10:06, so it's an hour later, an hour and 6 minutes later. Any of them teaching my grandson to knit with me? Ooh, this would be a really good teaching one too, I'm thinking. Yeah. All right. All right. I think everybody's got, okay, so I've got a thing. Okay. I'm going to get to the bottom of the here. Okay. Did I give you a full minute? I did. Okay. Ready? I'm going to scroll through. Stop. Tammy, I landed on yours. Tammy, any of them teaching my grandsons to knit with me? Awesome. All right, so I'm going to write down Tammy. Tammy, message me, because I'm writing your name down right now. And message me and send me your physical address, your mailing address. And if you could give me a phone number just to make sure in case we need it for shipping purposes. And Tammy, if you wouldn't mind commenting, tell me, you can just say like where you're from, if you're from the States or if you're from out of the country, out of town. All right, so she is the winner, and she says all. All right. All right, I'm going to scroll. Oh, stop. I almost said the wrong thing. All right, ready? I'm going to scroll and stop. Nope. That's a random comment. I'll go back and stop. Maria Rosales, you have got the hook, because that's all she wanted. Maria, the most beautiful sound I ever heard. Maria, 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 Maria. Yay, Maria. Okay, send me your information, girl. All right, ready? Scroll. I'm scrolling. All right, Michelle. Pushliven Stikal. Michelle, she says, I want all of them, but whatever you give me will be appreciated. Okay, Michelle, plush, living, Stigall, all. Okay, one more. I, I think I said push loving. Push loving. Sorry, I've really messed your name up, honey. I'm so sorry. I'm not making fun. I'm just making, I'm laughing at myself. Okay, ready? Scrolling through backwards so I can get some people. Awesome, Steven. Yes, I'm so happy you got it. Steven Chauffeur. Steven is the guy. He has edited like probably more than 3 hours worth of like getting closed captions for YouTube for Goodnight Kisses. So y'all give him some big love. So this is really like a thank you gift almost. But boy, I mean, your name showed up. It was like watching the what's that? The Wheel of Fortune thing, and then they roll it, and then it's like slow, and I'm like, it's Steven. So, okay, Steven, I know your name, but I got to write it down anyway. Send me your stuff, man. Okay, Steven Chauffeur, rotating loom. Okay, so Tamby and Michelle, because you both said all, I need to figure out who wants the sock and who wants the premium knitting loom. So if you prefer the sock or you prefer the round set, let me know. Does anybody, and my winners want to, oh, Stephen, it won't let you. Does anybody want to come on live and say hi? Stephen, I clicked on your name already. It won't let me. Let me scroll to the bottom. Oh, we got a sad face. You guys, I'm so sorry. If I had 1 million to give out, I would give away 1 million of them. I'm so glad you guys joined me. Thank you so much. We'll continue talking just for a second. Stephen says, I can't believe it. Congratulations, y'all, all the winners. I'm just really excited for you all. Could have been anybody, honestly, because what I did is I just hit the thing and it scrolls. Oh, you guys are so sad. I'm so sorry you didn't get it. Michelle says she's doing the happy dance. Do you want to come into the broadcast? Inviting Michelle. I don't know if she'll come in or not, but we'll see. I'm so glad you guys joined me. You need to join me again. Next week, we're going to have another product launch for loom knitting. There's a lot coming up. There's a lot happening. I'm so glad you guys joined me, and there's some things happening. Oh, before you go, Knit and Crochet Now show I will be on and teaching, and I'll be teaching a loom knitting pattern. So you will be able to see a loom knitting on Knit and Crochet Now on PBS. It's starting September 7th. So there's a really cute pattern that's on there. Michelle, it looks like she declined the invitation. She probably didn't want to be on camera. But anyway, I am excited to tell you guys that, and hopefully you guys can watch it. If you want to get PBS on your local station, your local PBS station, call it and say, hey, I want season 8 of Knit and Crochet Now show on. And I'm on like 4 different episodes. I don't know which one is the looming episode. So it's really, really cute. I have been dying to show you guys what it is, but I can't. So anyway, Tamby, do you want to come in? Do you want to come? I just found your name so I can invite you. Oh, it says can't invite this guest. Okay. Darn. Invite to broadcast. It won't let me invite you. All right. Who else is on here that I could ask? Where's Maria? All right. Well, I'm so excited you guys won. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Be sure. Not sad, just crying. Are you crying, Stephen? Aww. Oh, Tammy just sent me her information. Thank you, Tamby. Oh, man, Stephen, I'm so happy for you. No camera. Oh, that's what he said. Oh, you need a camera, man. We got to have you on one day. All right. Was the double knit the coupon code? Yes. If you missed it, go use the coupon code double knit. No spaces, no caps. Yeah, I mean, you probably use all caps, I guess, but No spaces. What else? What else? All right. Well, I'm gonna head on out of here. You never won anything, Steven? Oh, I'm so glad you won. Yay! So we'll get KB Looms to get that out to you. Congratulations to all the winners. I hope you join me again this Friday. I've got a new pattern coming out, and a new video coming out, and then the new loom knitting pattern is going to be coming on Your Inspirations. We've got other products that are launching next week, and some things that you probably want to hear about because they have to do with loom knitting. So thank you all for joining me. Be sure and share this video. Have a great day, and happy knitting and crochet. Bye, everyone.